Hey guys, Matt Lengel with Denver Private Wealth Management. Today, I really want to talk to you about Roth conversions. I feel as if a lot of people have heard the term Roth conversions, but don't actually know exactly what it is and also who it's best suited for. So, two people or two sort of groups that Roth conversions really work for are going to be pre-retirees. So people that have retired before they've started taking their required minimum distributions at age 72, along with people that are maybe changing jobs or for whatever reason aren't really showing a lot of income in that year or the next couple of years. What we would term sort of artificially low income. And Roth conversions are incredibly advantageous in two different ways. One would be that they're going to help really limit the tax drag on your portfolio during your golden years, during those retirement years. And we'll explain why in a second, along with it's incredibly advantageous to use them as an estate planning technique. So recently, under the Secure Act that came out in 2020, when someone passes away, those pre-tax IRAs, when they're distributed to your beneficiaries, must be taken out over a 10-year time period. And usually if it's going to your kids, for instance, they're usually going to be in high earning years. So the money when it comes out is going to be taxed at a very high level, making it less efficient for them to be receiving that pre-tax money compared to tax-free money out of a Roth IRA. So I have a little a software plan that I'd like to show you guys. This is some of the software that we use at Denver Private Wealth Management with our clients to sort of explain the impact that Roth conversions have and what it can look like on your portfolio in those retirement years. So check it out. Let me know what you think. All right, so we're going to look at a sample client here. And this sample client was really just set up to sort of be indicative of what we see all the time when we do Roth conversions, and someone that would be set up to succeed with this strategy. And so what that is having enough post-tax money, so cash equivalent, as long as a joint taxable investment account, or maybe there's a little bit of Roth money in there as well, which is tax-free, but little bit of that post-tax money in order to live off of with a really large pre-tax balance. So just a reminder of what Roth conversions are really trying to achieve is we're trying to find low years of income where you're not earning much income, and we're going to pay tax then rather than paying tax on Uncle Sam's timeline. We want to pay it on our own timeline. So to avoid very large RMDs, required minimum distributions that are going to occur in retirement off of this 1.5 million, we're going to start to siphon a portion of this every year before those required minimum distributions are met into the Roth IRA, so pay tax when we're in lower tax brackets, and then live off some of that post-tax money we have, such as the joint taxable investment account and the cash equivalent, as you see here as well. So what that looks like for this sample client in terms of impact to their portfolio is going to be about close to $1 million over the course of their lifetime. And so, I think it's important to note that what we're really doing is, you're going to feel a little bit of pain and loss in your portfolio because you're paying the taxes early. But with those smaller required minimum distributions occurring in retirement later on, there will be a smaller balance that will have to be distributed to you out of those pre-tax accounts, which also will mean that you will be paying less tax on that money. So as you can see, by paying Uncle Sam sort of on our terms rather than on their terms, we're able to put a lot more money back in your pocket at a very crucial period of your life where you don't necessarily have any more money coming into the account. So it's incredibly important for us to stretch every dollar as far as we can during retirement, not to mention those estate benefits we mentioned as well. I can promise you your beneficiaries would much prefer a Roth IRA than a pre-tax IRA that they inherit.